Today in this video, you are going to watch me actually pull comps on a house that is very difficult and that has extremely not similar comps in the area and a very unique property. So we are going to go into Redfin and we're going to find the ARV and pull comps on a property that is very difficult to do. Now, this isn't like the average, property that you deal with, and it's very easy to find the comps. There's like 30 different properties that sold the same square footage. This is one that's sort of unique and nothing very similar to it in the area. So we're gonna pull and try to find the best ARV possible on a difficult one, because if I can do this and you can watch me do this live on the computer, how to do one that's very difficult, it'd be a lot easier for you to do. So let's get into it and let's go on the computer.
All right, guys, so I decided we're going to do the property 7706 James Road. So that was actually a deal we did a while back in Fort Pierce, Florida. That's why the sold price was so low. Something was up with that sold price. I don't think I calculated it correctly, but let's do the ARV for this. I was going to do, like a simple deal that we did where it's very similar to calculate the comps in the area. There's like 30 sold homes within a quarter mile. They're all very similar. And, it would have been a nice, pretty video, but I wanted to do something that was actually sort of difficult to calculate the ARV, because if I can calculate something with a very tough ARV, whatever in your market should be a lot easier. So let's get into this house. So this is actually a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,008 square feet. Built in 1988. So I'm using Redfin here to calculate everything here. So let's get into it and look. So there's some similar sold homes here. So this is that whole area, by Indria Road here in Fort Pierce. So looks like a 1,200 square foot sold. Actually had one right here, another 2.2. So let's look in the maps here just really quick. Oops. Okay, guys, so let's see right here. So if we look at the map here, that's where that property is. We got two similar ones. So A here is a 3.2, which is sort of tough to calculate there. It's not a 2.2, which is not good. And then C here, which is another 3.2. So some comps that are, we might have to use them, but they're not the prettiest ones. I would probably venture a little further out because this area, it's very similar. So let's go over to B and F. So B is, wow, 192.5. That's a crazy good price. Okay, so we got this one, Killarney, sold for 192,000. Let's pull that one up and look. So let's see here. So let's look at this. So can look at these pictures. Oh yeah, look at that. That thing is perfect. So it looks like it might not be a good comparable because the actual construction is different. Let's check if the wood is frame. So this was 176 square foot. Let's look at the facts here. Interesting. Now, if you have any questions, you can actually go on the property appraiser here. So, storm protection. Okay. So this 2.2 sold, it's actually pretty good. So let's see, it's got a pool. That's the only difference here. So we can't really use that one because it's got a pool. Usually that is a big difference when we see something like that. Let's go to this one. So how far is this one? So that's a 3.2. I think I would include that one just because. So let's actually look at that. See if it's got an extra bedroom, but it's 1,200. We can probably calculate that. So I think I'm going to include that. It's not the best one, but it's very similar. So, and then this one's just 1,400 square feet, just not similar enough. So let's actually put that into our Excel here. So let's see the price here. So what was it? 176 for 1,250. And then let's just see the price per square foot there. Okay, interesting there. Okay, let's go back and let's go to B here. So, that actually is a wood frame home. So let's include that one in there too, just for fun. 192,000 for a 6 square foot home. It's equal. That's a nice comp right there. But we're going to add some more in, just average it out for ourselves here. We're going to find this one, which was, that's a low comp right there. So let's see if we should include that one or not. Doesn't look trash, looks pretty clean on the property. The square footage is a little different, but nothing too crazy. And they basically do this for you too. It's an A-frame style. So let's use that one. Check the square footage. 1224. Alrighty, so let's get one or two more of these in here. See, this is a tough area because there's not many very similar homes on here. But let's see here. So this one seems a little far, but it's very similar, so we're going to use this one too. She did a deal over in Winter Garden Parkway a while ago, but she looks like a nice styled home. This is because in this area, the neighborhoods are very similar. Like this house looks very similar to the other ones, and the locations just everything looks very simple. I would say in the area, and just it's not like a Phoenix or like a Georgia where like things are crazy changed, or maybe even south here of Port St. Lucie. So let's see what was the so let's see here. So this one was sold for. Trying to find Winter Garden. 170. So $170,000 for 1036. Okay, so we're just going to do equals average. What am I doing wrong here? So the average price per square foot is $151.68. So we're going to find our actual square footage on this home, which is 1,008. So 1008. So we're going to equals, multiply this. So we get an ARV of 152 according to this. Obviously, this is actually very tough. We're seeing things actually go for the Redfin estimate here. What we need to understand here in Florida is this is a wood frame home, not a concrete block. So concrete block goes more, and Redfin and Zillow have some difficulty with it. So that's why my ARV is perfect here for Florida. Let's check two other services real quick, and we'll see. All right, guys, so this is Zillow real quick. I'm going to do just a quick one here because sometimes it's better to look around here. So they actually have a lot of similar homes nearby here, which is really cool. They actually have a great map feature too. So let's see here. Like sideways. So similar homes on average is selling for 139 to 140. So let's look here. So sometimes Zillow works where I actually have to get out of it. So let's do some recently sold homes. I can actually filter this on Redfin also that are 2 2s and our just actual homes. And this is why I like Zillow a little more for doing comps. I really like Redfin too. We're actually going to do the max square footage at 1250. And then let's do, where is it? Sold in the last, let's do 90 days. So if we scroll out here, we don't have too much. Got this one, that 3.2 that I said to include on there. Let's see. I'm actually doing this live. Like, this isn't some scripted thing. I don't think it's good to do something scripted like this, especially on a tough ARV. See that it's insane. So, I mean, we got to push this thing back 6 months maybe. Try to help us out here. And that's why it's not too many 2.2s in this area. So that's why it's very difficult to try to calculate something like this. That means we're going to have to push the bedroom and bathrooms up. And we're just going to have to look at similar ones. So we got James Road here. So this 2.2 of 837 square feet sold in 2020 here. So we're going to include this one too. So we got 152. So this is the Redfin one. Let's add this one in here too. 152, 837. Okay, that's good. And then let's add that is looks like a manufactured house on slab, but I'm not sure. Let's look here. There's a reason why this one's lower than it should be. I believe it was. Let's move this over here. Details. Single family. Okay, 72. Yeah, it's on slab. Okay. Just an older house here. Let's include that one too in here. Just a 3-bedroom. So let's exclude a 3-bedroom on that. And then we got these ones, which Zillow doesn't really pop up too much. So let's include this one in here. So basically, pop that in there. So that pops up the ARV back to 158.92. So excuse the screen recording here. So let's actually use PropStream here, which is actually a paid service, to see what the ARV would be. So we are in PropStream here, so let's do 7706, James Road. So let's actually look at some analytics here. Okay, so let's go to analytics, and we can actually go here. Let's see. Move this over. So, all right, guys. So here it is under PropStream. Let's actually go on to some of the information on here. So it's telling me the estimated value here is 143. So it's showing 9 properties. It's showing me day on the market here. Look at comparables and nearby listings. So it does all the work here. The thing I need to do is click both here, and that changes everything on the comparables. So let's look. So we're seeing 140s, 2.1 selling for decent pricing here. This gives 144 square foot, 152, 181. We got some 68 ones, so I'm going to take those out. Things worth way more than $9 a square foot. And then Kings Highway is just too far. And then Imperial's just, pretty sure those are manufactured homes. So it's giving me the average sale of 152, which is very similar to the 158. So, you know, we're at here 158, then PropStream's giving us 152, and I'm just doing a quick check. So that, if you actually calculate this, so let's move that over to what we're getting here. So if we actually go here, so we know that the max offer that, the max that we can actually offer this people here would just be the max acceptable offer, be that multiplied by 0.7. So that would be our max offer. Obviously, if there's repairs that need to be made, we'll take that off. And that's how we'll do it. If you went off of PropStream, you know, I think PropStream is actually pretty cool with this. So it'd be between that range of $5 grand. I don't think you can go wrong with that. But that's pulling comps, guys. So I really appreciate you watching this video. ARV, it's a tricky one. You need to get it right. But once you get that right, you can do so well in real estate and just get your offers to a science. Thanks, guys.